Hello guys, this is your boy Shallow Bright with another classic episode of bringing the crypto and stock world to you all. Yeah, it's been another crazy week in the market. And for real, the Federal Reserve is not joking in combating this inflation. They're really aggressive on this. 75 base point right now. That's the highest in how many decades? But hey, that's a good thing. It's a good thing for those who can see beyond this. So actually, today we'll be sticking in the stock market. There's some few tips I want to give you all. But before we move forward, I just want to let you all know I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube shooting videos for entertainment purposes only. With that being said, let's jump into business and see what we can get out from these great happenings. All right, good people, class is in session. I just wanted to show you guys this article right here. It reads, U.S. economy has a 40% chance of being in recession next year. Yeah, that's by Caroline Valkevich from Bank of America. A 40% chance of being in a recession next year. 40% chance, that's a probability. That's a big probability of it happening. But if the Federal Reserve can do something better, we might escape it. But from what I see, I don't think we can escape this recession, because the U.S. Federal Reserve printed much more money than they have printed in the entire like half a century just in 2020 during the coronavirus. All the extra cash they gave us and everything. Now's the time to recoup it. And every household is being affected. Things are expensive. Consumer products are expensive. If you used to spend, for example, I'm feeling the pain. I used to go to the gas pump and I put $45. My tank is full. But I went the other day, it's $65. That's $20 extra to fill my tank. That $20 I could use to buy lunch. So this is a time to really adjust ourselves. If you still work for somebody, I think it's time for you to get a part-time job to keep up, because just your single job might not put you through. But if you want to stick to that, then you need to cut down on your expenditure. And this is one thing I want to tell you guys as we move forward. We are officially in a bear market. And this is the time millionaires, billionaires, in fact, this is a time wealth is created. You build wealth at this time. During bull markets, the billionaires are born. So if you want to escape that's your tax bracket, you want to change the view of your lineage, this is a time to go hard. There are certain things you got to forgo. You got to build it. You got to go out there. You have to go harder than you have done before. And there's one secret I'm going to tell you guys. You need to go in and look in the stock market. The stock prices, I'm going to say they are cheaper than they were during the pandemic. Just imagine when the pandemic hit and everything was down. If you have bought some good stocks, by the end of 2021, you could have made a lot of money. But this time around, I'd say this is it's a bigger opportunity than ever. We are in a gold mine right now for those who can see beyond themselves. All right, guys. This is a strategy which I'm going to let you all into it. Hey, you can choose to adopt it and you can choose to let it go. The choice is all yours, Hey, that's your hard-earned money. You can't let any just random dude and just to tell you how to spend your money and whatsoever. Hey, the choice is all yours. So right now, at this given time in which we find ourselves with this inflation jumping all over the place and all these predictions, this is a time I'm going to tell you guys, stay away from the penny stocks. Stay away from the penny stocks. Those stocks below $10 or some stuff, stay away from them. This is a time to get into these big boys, these bigger companies. Even though right now there are some stocks, some companies which are really good, you really need to do your research too, in which their prices are falling so low. But you want to check on companies that have a good cash flow. Because, hey, if you see companies that have stand the test of time, man, they're doing something great. That's why they're still around. So this is the time to put your money in companies like this. Amazon just did its first ever stock split. I'm saying this right now, this is what you want to start buying. Because this Amazon, this is another company which is all over the place, like Tesla. You can't go wrong with this. I can bet my money that if we go through a recession and come out, Amazon is still gonna be there. But I can go bet my money on a company which has a market cap of like 12 million, $1 billion to make it through the recession. If we go through the recession, there are some companies that are gonna go bankrupt. There are companies that are gonna go bankrupt. We won't hear about them no more. But companies like this, Amazon, they're still gonna be there. They ain't going nowhere. That's for sure. They ain't going nowhere, and this is time to jump on it. Things like this. Microsoft has been there. Do you think they're just there by chance? They're there because they're doing something different. Other companies, there are millions of tech companies, but Microsoft is doing something its peers done. That's why it's still there. This is where you want to put your money. These are the companies you want to start dollar cost averaging into, because they won't let you down. Hey, the stock prices might dip, but they always make it back up. In every dip we go, we're going to recover. It's going to take a while, but you want to put it to somebody who has been in these moments before, this time frame. This is a stage in which some new companies have never been there, and when they get hit, they go bankrupt. But companies like this, they have been there since, and they ain't going nowhere. These are the places you want to put your money. Which other one? Something like Apple. Come on, guys. We all see this. Like I'm telling you all, if I'm not buying all these the FANG, because all these big companies, we call them the FANG, I'm putting my money in ETF. I ain't buying, like, I'm going to tell you guys, all those, I already took my losses in some of those small companies and everything, all those penny stocks. I took my money out of it because some of them will not make it. Look at Apple. Around the world, everybody knows Apple. Apple has been there and they ain't going nowhere. Facebook. You can't go wrong with this. That's Facebook. Yeah, they changed their name to Meta. Let's see how much the price tag is. Oh, come on. Yep. Meta is currently at $162. They're expanding. They're going places. Buying smaller companies that are going to go bankrupt. This is where you want to put your money. You won't go wrong with companies like this. They've been around for a while and they've tested stages like this. And they're ready for whatever is coming. Alright guys, so before I go, another company in which you need to average cost into is Tesla. Yeah, they're talking about doing another stock split. Quite remember, just a year ago, we did a stock split and see where the price is. It's back again to another all-time high. So like others, like, sometimes waiting for them to do the stock split and all that, but you can still just start buying at this time. At first, I never used to be a fan of Tesla, but hey, they say you got to join the winning team. You might try to hate. How long are you going to hate when somebody is doing great? Just like people out there, some don't like Steph Curry, but hey, he brought a new approach to the game, the way people are being guarded, because hey, he's shooting the threes. How long are you going to hate? I know when he's playing against you, you don't like that. But sometimes you just got to let go. This is the same with Tesla. Tesla is an innovative company. They brought a new approach to the EV market. And they are not just into EV, they are into satellite, different in space. So, like, you want to put your money somewhere, you can sleep quietly with no stress. So, as I said, stay away from those penny stocks. If you want to buy them, you can put a couple of hundreds or 1,000, but don't go all deep into those companies. There's a probability some of them won't make it. I'm telling you, probably next year we're going to go through some stocks. Like next year, you'll start hearing announcement of stocks, companies that are going bankrupt. So this is a time to dollar cost average to these FANG companies. If you don't want to do it, if you're still scared of them, put your money in here. You won't go wrong. Just put the money in VOO, Vanguard, and ETF. No matter what happens, you won't go wrong. VOO is going to help you invest in those other companies. Or if you want to be more precise, you can put it in VTI, the Vanguard Total Stock Market, right there. If you don't want to put it in that, you can put it in QQ. Just for the tech companies, if you want to just base yourself on the tech companies. Guys, I'm telling you, there are certain things we got to let go. If you didn't learn a lesson through the pandemic and through this inflation moment, I don't know. If you can't really take control of your financial life, I don't know what to tell you. So you got to embrace this moment and go. They say take the bull by its horn. So guys, that was all I just wanted to let you guys know. I know I haven't really been dropping videos as I should, just that I'm being caught up with so much busy and all that. But this moment, we're going to take it full spring. We're going to be dropping more videos. There's a lot of videos I got to bring. There's some cryptos I got to talk about. But that's for another day. You guys stay put and enjoy your weekend.